The look outside doesn't really lead to what we'll actually be experiencing. Now, in terms of how it feels temperature-wise, it's not too bad. Upper 40s to maybe even 50 in a few spots. But you can see, if you watch the horizon line, that is shaking. We have a very strong wind this morning, and it's mostly in wind gusts. We are looking at picking up to nearly 30 to 35 mile per hour wind gusts this afternoon, with the sustained wind holding between realistically 10 and 20 miles per hour. This is also all out of the north, so our warm up for the day is limited. The plus side is that we're starting this day off in the upper 40s, so even getting a 10-degree warm up will be beneficial as it puts us in the mid and upper 50s. Now, throughout the day, the wind does start to die down a bit as it changes back towards the south for Thursday, and then for Thursday afternoon, picking right back up to that 20 to 25 mile per hour wind gust range. These fronts all have a good enough strength to where we really tighten things up and get these stronger winds. And of course, that comes with wind gusts. And this morning is the strongest time, or the time frame we see the strongest wind gusts. Now, this afternoon, it dies down to nearly almost a completely calm setting, giving us a break from that. But Thursday morning rolls around. Now we have the south wind, and we're getting up to that 35 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts. And this is at 10:30 in the morning. Not exactly the best thing to have to deal with in the morning time, but it does mean our afternoon and evenings are quieting just a bit. Now, for Thursday afternoon, especially with the system coming in this weekend already forming, it keeps the pressure tight. So we keep the stronger wind, but we do see it drop off from that 30 to 40 mile per hour gust range and more of that typical windy day of 25 miles per hour. But for now, still fairly strong. You're not going to avoid it, but temperatures are at least holding right in line with what we've been seeing, which is the upper 40s. We're now starting to see a bit of a wind chill kick in. These lower, smaller numbers in light blue are wind chill, how it feels outside. And seeing around a 6 to 7 degree drop off, and that is always going to be that threshold of it feeling just a bit cooler. It's just the plus side that we're in the 40s, so feeling like the low 40s isn't a huge deal, especially with what's coming in this weekend. Now off towards the northwest, cold air still piling up. Upper 20s is somewhere we're going to get below once we have this weekend arrive with this next setup. But we're going to keep some clouds around for this morning, so it does limit the kind of sunshine we can get, but it doesn't limit a whole lot at the bus stop. Very windy start, but a warmer start as well. Still good jacket season, but once we get to this afternoon, mid-50s with the wind dying down, makes it a very comfortable setting. Now this afternoon, the wind drops off. We just wait for the wind to move back towards the south. Temperatures drop off into the low 30s. And then Thursday, we actually have a better warm-up in terms of range, but it's still just not enough to keep us in any kind of consistent feel. We do get back to 60 and the cloud cover settles in. That will help keep us at least in that warmer range for a bit, but by Friday we've got the northwest wind returning, and now we're watching for what's coming next. So Thursday could bring some light rainfall, but it's this next low pressure as that gets to us where we're looking at that next chance of maybe some snowfall mixing in with it. Still a lot of question marks about this, but precipitation is promising. It's whether we get wintry and see it again Sunday night that stands to be seen. So dog walks this morning, pretty good. Gondwana at the ARL main site. She's happy. That's a look you're going to get every time you say, let's go for a walk. This weekend, temperatures really drop off. We've got the mid-20s, if not even the low 20s. But once again, could be seeing snowfall Saturday night.